these three are interconnected. So for that purpose, we are showing here ternary relationship. This is exclusive case where we require to show the ternary. Otherwise, it is not good to show the ternary relationship. Then,
Ma'am,
yes, Prathamesh, go ahead.
a bit different.
What happened?
Hello?
Yes, Prathamesh. Yes, I can hear you.
Ma'am, can I present my diagram?
Acha, you want to, your diagram is different than this? Yeah, present it.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Ma'am, is it visible?
It is coming. Yeah, it is visible. Okay. You have taken car, accident, customer, and insurance. Why insurance entity you have taken? They have not
For ma'am,
specified. Yes, Shubham, you can present for batch B, no problem. Because in a problem statement, they have not specifically mentioned the entity. See, student, you if problem statement is given, you can add extra attribute if those are not given, but you cannot add extra entity.
okay, ma'am.
Okay, so I'll suggest insurance is not required. First part, and why your customer is weak.
Because ma'am, I have not given a primary name, a primary key.
Here, customer in the sense who is owning the car. So definitely that customer is having his own driving license number, that is driver ID,
Yes, ma'am.
right? So that's what we, instead of customer, we just replaced it with person. We have not changed it. You can put customer is also valid, but I have put person. Customer is a person, right? So drive that customer will have its own driver ID. So don't make customer as a weak entity. I can't see your diagram.
Uh, Ma'am, can I zoom?
Yeah, show me diagram. No? We are going through your diagram. What happened, Krishna?
Ma'am, I presented my screen by mistake in between.
Okay, okay. So Krishna, you stop presenting, then he can present. See, student,
I've
everywhere
stopped.
you need to pay attention because these all diagrams you need to know, and you all need all this for your practical. Sorry, your final exam. So this is just for that purpose I am taking during lecture. Yes, Prathamesh, you present,
Ma'am, his presentation is seen.
but I can't see.
Ma'am, just check out the layout side.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Yeah,
pin
one
pin
minute.
his
I'll click on his name. No, but I can't see his presentation.
and it is visible.
Yes, ma'am. Even I can't see.
Do one thing. Prathamesh, you stop and present again.
Okay, ma'am. I'll present again.
Yeah, maybe if I'll refresh, then I'll go out of the meeting and then again I have to come in. If again I won't be able to see, I'll do that. Yeah, now it is coming. Yes. So customer cannot be a weak entity. That you make it as a person, or if you want to keep customer, you can keep, but it is a strong entity. Attributes we have added customer ID and customer name, number of cars. Number of cars will not be the attribute for the customer. Okay,
Okay.
because he owns car. Then in place of owns, you can give that attribute if you want.
Hmm.
Number of cars, but don't make it complicated if it is not asked in a problem statement specifically. Accident, you can have accident number, accident location, time, accident vehicle. Accident vehicle will not come here because you are going to connect accident with a car. So car number will come definitely. Or instead of accident number, you can have proper way, that is a report number, accident
Okay.
report, because usually we are having the report for that. So that will come as a primary key. In enrollment, right? Enrollment can be relationship between customer, accident and car is okay, no problem. We consider participated, you can put enrollment, no problem, because they have not specified any name for that in problem statement, right? So that is
Yes.
okay. Car you have considered price, model, then buy date, then registration number. By date will not come as an attribute for the car, because that is a car buying between person and car. So that is not a specific attribute of a car. So remove that. Owner name will not come as an attribute for a car. That is you have already added to the customer name as a customer name. Okay, so specific attribute of that entity you should add. So this is okay. Registration number you have added, model and price. Okay, registration number, if you want to keep primary key, no problem. We consider the license or model number can be the, sorry, not model number, registration number or license number. That is okay. Car license number, this is not person
Yes, ma'am.
license number. Fine,
Okay.
then whatever just I said, remove those and remaining things. One more thing, person owns car. That is
Hmm.
not related anywhere, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So customer own relationship with the car. But usually,
Enrollment.
actually, even I also don't know whether one car we can register for on two-person name or not. We have to find out that if it is true in real application, then it is many to many. If it is not true, then the just now the Kushbu shown one to many, that is correct. Okay.
Okay.
Remaining everywhere you will have many to many. This enrollment will be your ternary relationship. So that is okay.
Ma'am, then
Ma'am, then
own.
insurance will not come.
No, no, insurance will not come. No required here.
Insurance company.
Company, never we consider the system in our ER diagram. This whole thing process is nothing but a part of your insurance company.
Yes, yes.
Okay, ma'am.
They will consider car person, car accident, everything in their report and everything. So whenever we are drawing particular system diagram, never that will come as an entity. Okay?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
So this is done. Now batch A, almost everyone is clear. Now why I am taking this diagram? Because when you are going to submit your assignment and there if I found that your diagram is wrong, then you will lose your mark for your assignment. So it should not happen. Okay. So whatever diagram you have done, now we are explaining according to that you can correct it. Yeah. Second group, second batch. Sorry. Second batch, what is your question? University database system. Okay. So we'll go ahead with that university database system. Draw an ER diagram for university database consisting of 4 entities. So they have directly given you the 4 entities. On names are you have taken student. Where is student? Where is your student? I can't see.
This is actually student. I will make the changes.
Okay, you have mentioned the entity to modify it. Then we have department. Where is your
Department.
department? Yeah. Then department was one. Then third is a class. Yeah. And fourth is faculty. Where is
Faculty.
yeah. So this major which you have taken, that cannot be entity.
Majors.
Yeah, because in the problem statement they have direct. Just mute yourself, Krishna. because my sound is in problem statement they clearly mention that the system consists of, go to your problem statement up. Here they have clearly mentioned university database consisting of 4 entities, so you cannot add extra entity according to this. Only these 4 entities need to be there. So measure which entity you have added, you have to remove. That we will see somewhere it has mentioned. Okay, so first part is your has a unique ID. So show me your student, that is entity part. Here, wait. Student has unique ID. So you added college ID, fine. The student can enroll for, okay, you have added other attribute for the student because they have given only one attribute. So what attributes you have added? Name, first name, last name, then age, address. Okay, all these okay, no problem. Fine. Then the student can enroll for multiple classes. So student and classes. So enroll is the relationship, correct. Classes is there, fine. So that is correct.
Many to many
Done.
relation it is.
What? Many to many you have added. 1 minute, we will see that. What they have given, a student has a unique ID. The student can enroll for multiple classes. One student can enroll for multiple classes they have given. So it will be one to many. As per the problem statement, read the sentence. They have said the student. Students they have not said. The student. One student can enroll for many classes. Okay. So based on problem, problem statement, it is one student can enroll for many classes. Okay. One
Yes, ma'am.
class can have the next. As at most one major. So classes they have said has at most one major. Now here student is related with major, but their major cannot be the entity as they have not specified it. So what you can do, one thing, you have department and you have student. Department will have the majors, right? Department will have the majors, so that you can show a relation between student and department. Between student and department. Student has measure will be your relation with department. So many student has measure one department. Correct? So instead of showing this measure as a new measure means a part of the department, right? Number of department which you are having. So every student will has a measure. So for that, we will relate student with department through a relationship has measure. Okay, modify that. Connect your student with the department through the relationship has measure where department will be one and student side it is many. Okay, Krishna?
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Got it.
Then next one, faculty must belong to department and faculty can take, okay, one by one. Faculty must belong to department. So what you have done? Faculty works department, okay, correct. So that is many faculty works in one department, correct. That is fine. Instead of works, also use belongs to, both are correct. Okay, works is also correct, belongs to is also correct. Faculty next is faculty can take multiple classes. Okay, faculty can take multiple classes. So faculty classes. So faculty teaches classes. So here one faculty can take multiple classes. So your notation is reverse direction you did. Faculty side it should be one and classes side it is multiple, right? One faculty can teach many classes. Like suppose as I am a teacher, I can teach many different subjects to the student, many different class, CT, right? So as per given statement, it is like faculty can take multiple classes. So one faculty can take multiple classes. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So change this cardinality. These arrows should come towards faculty side. That is one. And towards class, it should be many. So solid line. Then next is where we are. Student will every student will get a grade for the class he or she was enrolled. So now here this grade attribute you can put in two ways. One, you can put for enroll the way you have put it is, or you can also put grade attribute for a class. That is up to you. If you are putting for enroll, then also it is valid because it is connecting student and class. Or you can attribute to the class. Both way it is accepted. Fine. So now, sorry. Then next is, this is about your ER diagram. So clear everyone. I think that is only that. One point I am having here. They have mentioned student and class, right? A student has a unique ID. The student can enroll for multiple class. A student can enroll multiple classes. But one class can have many students, but they have not specified it, so we'll not mention it here. So we'll put one student and many classes. Yeah, to many only as per the problem statement. By reality, it is many to many. But when considering with the problem statement, it is one to many. One student they have given. A student has a unique ID and student can enroll for multiple classes. So any doubt in this ER diagram which we saw just now? See,
Got it, ma'am.
Ma'am,
yes.
ma'am,
This,
if age is a derived attribute, then we need something to make it derived, right? Like age, we need date of birth or something.
yes. If you
I'll
are
use
putting,
date of birth as a attribute in my relational schema.
oh yeah, yet you require that. Otherwise, you cannot add age as an attribute over here because how you will derive age, right? So if you have considered it in relation schema, then add it here also. Otherwise, you have to remove the age from here. But
Okay, ma'am.
addition is better. Okay. Any other having in this diagram? Okay. So shall we move ahead? Next, for class, Krishna, what was your primary key? I have not seen that. Class, what was your primary key?
Class ID.
Class ID. Okay. Class ID or class number, anything is valid. Description, location, fine. Fine. What is about the third ER diagram? Batch A we did. Batch B, anyone is having a problem?
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, in the faculty entity, can we add an attribute of specialization? Like,
Yes, you can add attribute for faculty such as phone number, name, qualification, faculty code you can add because every faculty gets some approval from the university, right? So
yes.
that faculty ID or faculty code you can add as a primary key.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Shubham is presenting. Yes, Shubham. Shubham, it is not clear. It is coming. I can see slightly, but it's not clear to read out. Are you trying to present again? Your diagram is different than just now we saw? Or if you want whatever we have done, you understood, then you can modify your diagram. If it is having different things, you can let us know. We will see your diagram, no problem. Okay, then you will add, you will modify your diagram, right? It should not have an extra thing which are not mentioned in a problem statement. So check according to the problem statement. They have strictly said 4 entities, so go for 4 entities only. So see what other things you can add wherever. Okay, now next they have asked a third batch, that is a batch C. We have I think done already with a ER diagram, that is a course offering teacher yesterday. Now we'll go for batch D. Who will present from batch D?